Another important Ruby data type is the Boolean. The Boolean always evaluates either to true or false. We'll be using this quite a bit when we're building our Rails applications. So let's go into our Ruby interpreter. So I'll be focusing on logical and comparison operators in the Boolean. So our logical are three essentially. There's the AND using two ampersands, the OR, which is two pipe characters. If you look on the far right of your keyboard, right above enter, you'll find the pipe characters, and NOT, which is just an exclamation point. So the other type that we'll also be considering is the comparison operator. So this is to compare two values or two items that we'll be using for our application. So you'll have two equals. That means that the two values are equal. This is different from an equal sign, which we'll be using later on with variables to assign something to a variable. And then there's the exclamation equal, which is not equals. And then obviously there are the less than or equal to, or greater than and equal to, or just greater than, or the less than operators. These are all used to compare two different values. So let's take a few examples. So true and true should give you its true, so these two values. Let's say true and false should render false. Let's say true or, with using the pipe characters, false, that's true. And then let's look at false here, and this is false. Let's do not true, which should render or should evaluate to false. We can do the reverse. Now let's look at the comparison operators. So if we say 4 is equal to 4, these two values are obviously the same. Let's say 5 is not equal to 6. This should be true. And then again, let's do 6 should be greater than or equal to 7. This is false. There are a bunch of other of these that you can play around with, but we'll be using them over and over again in our Rails application.